Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video I'll be breaking down all the points and costs for the SYLVANETH Battle Force box set. If you've been following along with this little mini-series, then thanks so much for watching the videos. It's been great to hear your thoughts about the Age of Sigmar box sets and the 40k ones, and we're almost finished now, not many left to go, but in this video we'll be focusing on the Revenant Wargrove, the Battle Force for the SYLVANETH. I'm a big fan of the SYLVANETH. I think they look fantastic, but I've got to say I'm a little bit disappointed with the units they've chosen for this Battle Force. I think there could be a lot better ones they could put in there. This almost feels like they've put in units that haven't been selling that well and a good way to try and get rid of them. I don't know, is that me being cynical or not? What do you think? Let me know down below. But personally, I think they could really have put some newer units in there, like they did with the Stormcast. No reason not to. It really would have done a lot more justice to the SYLVANETH, I think. But that aside, this still could be a good box set to get started with, especially if you want to add some more units and grow your army. It could be a solid foundation to get going with, or maybe you're already collecting SYLVANETH and you want to expand on it, and perhaps some of these units would be good for that too. Can you ever have too many Dryads? I'm not sure. I'm sure 2 of the Tree Lords would be pretty cool in the army, but I just think overall it's lacking something. So yeah, I think some of the newer units would have been so much better. But let's not dwell on that. Let's start going through the video, and in this video I'll be breaking down the price in UK pounds, US dollars and euros to give you a good idea of how much they cost in your region, and then we'll look at the points value so you know exactly what you get for your money. Here are all the units that you're going to get in this Battle Force box, and looking at it here, it doesn't look too bad. I think when it's just combined as an army, it doesn't work for me, but I think the units are going to be some that you'll probably want in your army anyway. Maybe not the leader, but let's have a look anyway. So let's get started with the main one. This is the leader, Dryka Hammerdreth. This is going to be £36 if you bought her at the full RRP price. Then you're going to get 2 SYLVANETH Tree Lords, and you've got some options in how you can build these, so they won't be the same one. You can build 2 different models. They're going to be £42.50 per model. And then you've got the Dryads. This is a box of 16 Dryads, and they're going to come to £30. And then finally, you're going to get 2 boxes of Spite Revenants, which you can also build as Tree Revenants if you wanted to, so you don't have to have them as you see in the picture here. You can have the other variant, which I personally prefer the look of. Let's take all those prices and then we can work out the grand total of £211 for all the units there at the full RRP. We'll work out the discounts later on. If you're going to be buying this in the US, you're looking at $338. And then in euro, I went back to the French website to get the euro cost, which will be €277.5. So there we go, that's all the prices for the different regions, and now let's have a look at the points. Before we do that though, this is the time where I just say a big thanks to Firestorm Games. Thanks for sponsoring the channel, really appreciate that support, and it's great for you too, because if you follow the link down below, you'll get some great savings, up to 20% on all your hobby products, not just Warhammer. They've got D&D, Star Wars Legion, everything you can imagine, they stock it there for your war games. So yeah, follow that link and make some savings, and you'll also be supporting me too, and I really appreciate that, so thanks so much if you check it out. Okay, now we're on to the points. So you can see here, the SYLVANETH are getting quite a few points. 1,235 altogether. I'm just going for the baseline values as well, so it's going to get better than that. We'll have a little look at one of the increases in a second. But if you were paying the full price, that's the points value you're going to get. Let's look at the battlefield roles. You can see we've got the leader on the left, and then you've got the 2 Tree Lords, which will be behemoths, but you can choose to have one of them as a leader, and if you do, that'll get you an extra 100 points as well, so you get a higher point value there. And then you've got the 2 troop units, or 3 troop units, if you go with the 2 sets of 5 Spite Revenants. Let's look at the discounts now. So it's 211 RRP, 29 models, but bear in mind there's no newer models included there. So if they do the Battle Force box sets as a similar price as last year, we could hopefully get this for around 125, which is nice. But on top of that, go to your friendly local game store, online retailers like Firestorm Games, save up to 20%, and then you're looking at close to £100 for all these models, well over 1,000 points. So a great way to start an army, and yeah, I think it's awesome. What a great way these battle forces are to either add to an existing army or start a new one for the new year. I don't think there's a better way of doing it. At this stage in the video, it's time to look at what units we could potentially add to this. So I go by the rule of cool. I just pick out ones I like the look of. I'm not playing competitively. I'm not looking to like get the ones that do the most damage or anything like that. I go for my play style, what I like to play, and then what I think looks good on the table. Also, what I'd have fun painting and planning with. So let's have a look at a few units that stand out to me. And right away, I'd want some Kurnoth Hunters in there. I love these. I'd give them the bows as well. And so maybe even a few sets of these would be cool. I think they're fantastic models. Great fun to paint. I just like looking at them. I think they look brilliant. So yeah, definitely got to have the Kurnoth Hunters in there. Then there's the Gossamer Archers. These are some of the newest models, and these are brilliant. I think this is what they were lacking. Something like this, you know, getting some speed there to get around the battlefield is going to be brilliant. I really like the look of these models. And if you change the Spite Revenants to Tree Revenants, they're going to look really nice alongside these. And then I'd also want Durante the Arch Revenant. I love this model. I can't believe I don't have it yet. I don't know why. I think it's so good. This is probably my favourite model that I don't own yet. So I really need to get my act together and get hold of this. I think it's fantastic. And this would be a great leader to have. Again, going with those Tree Revenants and the Archers. Just a really nice look to it. I think it's stunning. So yeah, I would definitely be adding this one. Now it's over to you. I'd love to hear what you think about this box set. Do you think it's a good way to get started? Is it good for existing players who want to bulk out their army? Or do you think they've got it wrong here and not gone for a good mix of units? Also, if you did get it, what units would you add to your army? I'd love to hear what you think. Can't wait to read the comments. And thanks so much for commenting and liking the videos so far. It's been really cool hearing all your opinions on these Battle Force box sets. That now covers the breakdown for the Revenant Grove, for the Sylvaneth, and if you're interested in any of the other Age of Sigmar battle forces, I've been working my way through them. There's only 2 left to go now, and I'll be doing those very soon. I've also been going through all the 40k box sets too, so if that's more your thing, that's up on the channel too. Couple more or 3 left to go, so again, they'll be coming very soon too. But for now, thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like this one, and don't forget to hit that notification bell too, so you can join me here next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'd like to say a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters who make these daily videos possible, and if you're interested in joining the community, it'd be awesome to see you there, and I'll put a link for that in the description down below.